We're at Grub Canyon State. I think it's a natural area, so I'm trying to get used to hiking. One day we're gonna do the Appalachian Trail, right? Okay. I'm taping. We finished checking out the picnic area. We'll show you more of that later, I guess. Okay. Dinosaur footprint. There's dinosaur footprints here. Okay, we're walking from the visitor center, okay, to the part that said all the trails, because the other trail in the other direction did not allow dogs, and we got this little creature here.
His name's Jonah.
Who packs his own bag. Alright, so I've been using this picaridin insect repellent. I heard that's what the military uses, something similar to this, or that chemical or something. And it repels mosquitoes and ticks for 14 hours. So I put it definitely around where my sock line is. So nothing, fleas and ticks and stuff won't get in there. And I think we learned that we should probably put sunscreen first and then that on top. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not too sure though. Alright, we took a break here. We are staying in what's called the front country because the dogs are allowed only on this side. So we drove in here. You have to make reservations if you come out here. It's Grub Canyon in San Antonio. Okay, we saw this area already and we walked all the way here and we're in this area now. Okay, oh, I think, yeah, this way, I guess that was the campsites. We saw those, but they said you weren't allowed unless you had a camp permit back there. I might try to see if I can go see what it looks like anyway, so. And I will probably make it back to the car or maybe do a hike and then. So our two options basically this almost was a 4.74 miles of a hike or the Savannah Loop, which is a little over 2 miles. We might start small. We're trying to work our way up. Some backpacks are kind of heavy. Some people complained because
I'm already using my first aid kit. Things were said, people were hurt.
People were betrayed.
People were betrayed.
That's a line.
Yeah, leaving me out of the video.
So there's a lot of dog stuff in this backpack, so we're gonna split it up because apparently somebody packed a week's worth of dog food. All right, so these are the picnic areas out here, Grub Canyon. There's another one out there in the distance. They all just have a table. In this area, they're metal and a grill. In another area, they're wood. So they have little paved. Sometimes if you go deeper, they're not gravelled, not paved, gravel. At least in a different spot, but you have like a little gravelled entrance, and if you're bringing a lot from your car, I mean, if you're close, the parking lot's right there. But if you go deeper in, you might want a wagon maybe to bring your picnic stuff. Also putting this in our dog. I'm trying to remember, I got this years ago online somewhere. Called Insect Shield. It's a bandana, built-in bug repellent. We're gonna put it on the dog. Looks like that. All right. So we, like I said, we drove over here. We were here. We walked. We checked this out, the picnic area over here. We're at this picnic area now. Can we walk this way? There's some water bottle refill stations at this bathroom, so I'm assuming there's some here too. FYI, they don't let the dogs in the play area, probably because there's kids there. But I want to check out the camping site. If you walk here, it says that you're not allowed to go without the camping permits. So I'm trying to see if maybe if I walk this way in the trails, I can go see what they look like at least, so I can see if I want to come camping here later. So it's about a quarter of a mile, I guess, right? What, no, 14 and 8? 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah, almost. So that's our first little stretch. We're going to go that way. And then I'll use this little spot to come down to one of these again. Definitely a thumbs up for the Insect Shield bandana. Look how cute he looks. Jonah, look over here. Jonah. Hey. Jonah. Look, see? Yeah, definitely thumbs up on the cute factor. Alright, so we're on the actual trail. We got in the trail. And it's mainly paved here. At least in this spot. I mean, not paved, it would just be like gravelled somehow. Pebbled. I don't know. It's like little pebbles and gravel. So it's somewhat smooth out. Alright, oh, I forgot I can do this. I can make selfies, videos, or what do you call it? There's a lot of like cuts, like ravines cut through the trail. Let me show you. Like this, some rocks, and then I guess if it rains, get stuff in. Okay, so that's a little part. So I tell you, sometimes it cuts in like a ravines. There's another one right here. I guess like when it rains, so you definitely couldn't come out here if you had like a wheelchair or something. But we got to this part. We're gonna see what the campgrounds look like. Doesn't say it prohibits anybody, so it says we can take our dog. So we're going. It's not gravel this way, so we'll see. Okay, so I think this is the campground. So this was like this when I got here. There's your fire ring. Click on it if you want to. Picnic table. I guess you put your tents out. And looks like they have an animal box, so I guess raccoons and stuff don't get to your food. That's pretty nice. Okay.
So you can bring the jacker with that light, and then put the light right there.
Oh yeah, you hang a light up there. Okay, so they got this spot where you can just, it's not locked, you just unclip get some wood. But I noticed there's a little box here. It says $5 for 5 pieces. Okay, so I'll keep walking. We'll Alright, so there's the facilities for the campground. Hey, there's shower. I think there's showers there too, right? Let's go look at that. There's a lot of parking spaces. Okay, so we're actually, where are we at? At that point right here. We are right. Isn't there a little water bottle refill station here? Every bathroom pretty much has it. And then there was a sink, but it says it's closed right now. There's some bathrooms. And showers. Too good and when I was in there, but once you get in the campgrounds that are past, I think number 24 and above, they're in these really shady areas, but they're closer together. All right, we've been walking on the trail here, and we got to the part where it's called trailhead, but we got to the part where we had to pick loops, and I'm gonna do the Savannah loop because it's the smallest one on the map. It's about a little over 2 miles. So that's how we're gonna start with, see how we can do it. I figure that can take about an hour. So that's another part where it teed off, but luckily we had this thing here. It's a lifesaver. But that looks like it's a Lido loop, but we want the Savannah loop, which, oh, why does it say that one's for the, I'll look at this closer. Oh, it loops, so it's the left and the right side. Okay, I'm recording. Let me take a picture. Alright, recording. This is the Lido loop, right, in Government Canyon State Natural Area, I think it's called. So this is what it kind of looks like. It's a wide trail, pretty wide. We can walk side to side, 2 people probably. Dirt with some rocks. Alright, it looks a little different up here. It's a little more dirt path, but a little more shadier. Okay. Wait, there's a, what's this? Campgrounds. So see, we all packed like 2 of those civilian type canteens, put on the side of our backpacks. We got that. I think she actually got a little extra for the dog too. Okay, pastel, dirt, a little less rocks out here, and a little more green foliage around. Alright, got a little ravine area just past a mountain bike or 2, so you can do that out here too. Okay, so we just approached what I think is the loop part. Okay, I don't know what those numbers are for, but we're actually looping, so I guess this could signify we're halfway through. We're almost halfway through. That seems about accurate for my timing. I figure about, if I walk, for me at least, I can walk a mile in 20 minutes leisurely, and but that's not taking into account elevation, things like that. So those are the kind of things that we gotta get used to if we're gonna actually do like an Appalachian trail. Things we brought kind of just scrapped together. I have a lot of camping supplies and hiking stuff, but a lot of it was inaccessible and buried. And we kind of just threw this trip together last minute. So, like a day before. So we're making sure we're wearing, even if they're tennies, they have good grips in the bottom. I'm wearing just like a 5'11" boot. Okay, that's more like a tactical boot. I wear those every day because they're kind of versatile. Okay, if we, oh, rocks, don't worry about one. Let's walk around. All right, and then backpacks, we just grabbed whatever we have available. I have army backpacks and hiking backpacks, but he grabbed an old backpack from elementary school. We actually put that, he's a Jurassic Park ranger on. He liked that when he was on. Oh, there's a little thing here. Oh, they do control burns, I heard out here. She brought something she had, I guess from Walmart. And then, here, why don't you record my backpack so you can see what I brought. Here's my 2 waters. This is old backpack I bought. I usually use it for work. I thought it looked good for backpacking. You got it? Yep. All right. You can still record. All right, and Jonah brought his own backpack. That I got at Dollar Tree back when things were actually $1 at Dollar Tree. So, I'm guessing about 2:30, since we started at 1:30, we'll be at the end. We'll see if that. Oh, another thing. Okay, we got vests and shirt. I packed a jacket just in case we got cool or got lost or something. We got survival kits. Thanks to that backpack, I'm looking a little more better in a while. But I did bring a vest if I was gonna wear just a t-shirt. And this thing, it's like one of those gaiters things like that. Kind of could be a bandana too. Got a bunch at the flea market thing one time. But I see a lot of hikers using them on YouTube, and it seems to add to the comfort level. It's kind of like a bandana. I always put a bandana under my hat or cap so you keep the sweat off of you. Otherwise you feel all sweaty and it adds to the discomfort and feeling more hot. We wear a bandana under, helps, because then also too you don't have that dried sweat getting in your headband irritating you. And this seems to be doing the same kind of job. So I guess they're called gaiters, or what are they called? Neck gaiter. You can wear it like this. You can put it as a bandana. But I'm liking it around the neck. We all got one, different colors. Got my map in my side pocket of my vest. What do I have up here? Oh, I just brought a pocket knife I found around the house. It helped with making our hiking stick we grabbed. All right, stop the video. All right, we gotta figure out where we gotta go here.
The big loop.
Okay. Oh, that's the other loop, right? Because it's 29 there. Savannah loop. Oh, look, we're here. This is what shows us we're here. Look. Oh, we're not even halfway out. We went like this. We're just like a quarter. I'm tired already.
This is 2.1.
All right. Hey, there's a little bench over there. So that's the other trail, like crosses here. Watch that one. A lot of loose gravel here. I don't know about trail running. It says you can trail run on the. And people are leaving their bags. All right. Let's see what this bench is about. Watch it, there's a biker. Mountain biker. You see, please keep your natural pack out here. Alright, my ticket. Okay, at least we didn't have to sit on the ground. We're on the bench, and I got some jerky. Got plenty of stuff in here. I'm gonna eat some jerky. I'm getting a little tired. We have to get used to this, though. Alright. Jonah, come on here.
Want some water? The baby wants some water?
I'll take the knife. Alright, I'm glad I brought a knife because I was sealed out of this jerky without a knife. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, you pretty much had to have lunch out here because we brought sandwiches for a picnic. And they're all in the car, which is like at least a mile or two away, something like that. Because it's parked at the visitor center, not even the nearest parking lot here. So, besides that jerky saw me with earlier, I shared a few those like cheese crackers with some with the people next to me, and I also ate one of these. So I don't know if it's just because I'm got a big appetite. It was kind of like my lunch, but These are honey roasted cashews. Dollar Tree also, pretty big size. But we're packing out all our stuff. So I just took a doggy poop bag. There's one from home, not from one here. And I just stabbed it through, or pinched it through the carabiner that's actually attached to my phone charger that's solar powered. And whenever I come across the garbage, I throw this stuff out. There's nothing wet in here or anything. Just like packages for food. Oh, and I've just been hanging on my bag like that, pinched on that carabiner clip. Okay. All right. I used my first water bottle with something called 4Ds, like a energy vitamin packet. Kind of seemed to help. I guess it give you like energy or something. It does on a normal day. I recommend those usually when you have like tension doing work at a computer at home or something in your neck. It really relieves it. Some kind of herb or something in there. But actually, I used that for my first water bottle, which is more of a half size, maybe a 16 ounce. And I have another 20 ounce one, and I'm down to halfway. So I think I might have to figure out my water situation a little different, because I think we're only a quarter way through this trip. The hike. All right, we got a gear failure. A gear failure.
Oh.
Okay, so hey, shoot, that just happened right now, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. It popped
A stick
open.
got in there.
And a stick got in there.
Yes, it got in between like the bottom here.
All right. Well, my 511s have been still working out good. Those actually do that over time too. They pop open on the sides, but. And your shoes, what kind do you have?
Feeling.
They've been fine, right?
Yeah.
What brand was yours? Like Skechers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think those are for hiking, right? All right. It's a pretty flat path right here. Not very rocky. But it's, what would you call that? I guess blazed. Well, basically they cut the grass out of here or something. Make it dirt. I don't think we're about a third of the way in, I guess, according to the last map. But from the timing, because it's almost 2:30. I thought we'd be done, but we did take a break for like 15 minutes, right? About 15 minutes. Okay, so we'll see. There's a sign coming up there. I will see what that is in a minute. That just says authorized personnel only. But we noticed these marks. We haven't been looking at. We haven't figured out what these numbers are, but they've been counting down. So maybe it's the beginning of the loop. We're at 7 now. I don't know if that's a quarter mile or what. But it looks like the trail bends back in on the loop, and I think it's more than one like circle, so I guess there's several little loop bends in it. Gotta look back at the map. So back into a woodsy area again, but at least the dirt looks paid for. Not paid, flattened, blazed, whatever. All right, gets a little rocky over here. Quite a bit rocky. Yeah, a bit of a decline. I guess a decline, right? Rocky decline. Oh, and then it levels out again. All right, we made it back. So it loops all the way around. That's where we started, and then we went on, and then we came out from here. All right, so it is now 3 o'clock, or almost 3 o'clock. So we started at 1:30. Well, we're not technically done yet, because we gotta go up the trailhead. 1:30, 2:30. So right now, an hour and a half it took us, but we're still not out because of the trailhead. But that actual loop was 2 point something miles, like in the lower end, it's about 2 miles. So it took us about an hour and a half. But I gotta take off this trailhead, which is probably about another 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe an hour 15. You know what? I guess it worked out the way I said, because we took a 15-minute break and it was an hour to walk. Oh no, but we factored in this, right? Okay, I don't know. We're not done yet. I'll see what time it is when we're done. All right, made it to the end. It's like 3:05. Probably gonna sit down because we still gotta hike to the car. All right, Alright, so this is the bathroom. Going to the trailhead to get to the trails in the front area. Front country, I think they call it. And I earlier took a shortcut from back in there, came out here, and I never saw that sign. So I'm not sure what septic spray field means, but I was walking through it earlier.
Sounds nasty.